wasn't gonna talk about this shit. Honestly, I was gonna leave it alone. But at this point, I just gotta say my 2 cents on it. First of all, this is a side note. YoungBoy dropped like 11 songs or whatever the fuck, or like seven other songs. We heard the other four, right? 6 other songs. We heard the other four. And my thing is with that, I don't know, because his pre-order came out, so I don't know if that is the album. I don't know. I'm confused, because I was like, is this the album or not? Or is this the pre-order? I'm very fucking confused, right? Because like 11 songs, I'm like, that could be a tape. The nigga has dropped a short tape before, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm confused, right? So I'm just like, and a lot of people are speculating this shit gonna have 30 songs. So I'm like, hey, let's see what the fuck happens with this situation. All I gotta say is to Mr. Youngboy, hey, that opposite song you teased, should I drop Reeler 2, nigga? You better give us Reeler 2 now. Fuck that. Don't put the songs you were considering for Reeler 2 on this tape. Because I do want Reeler 2. I enjoyed that tape, actually. I really enjoyed that tape. So, hey, I wouldn't mind the Reeler 2. So, fuck off, nigga. Fuck off. Or if you do put them songs on it, I better get some heat on Reeler 2. I enjoyed that fucking tape. But besides all that, we need to talk about Will Smith and fucking Chris Rock. So, if you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, no, I'm not talking about Dwayne and Johnson. Like, basically, the Oscars happened, you know. Chris Rock was the host. He was making a joke. You need a joke about Jada Smith being G.I. Jane. You know, Will Smith was laughing at first. Then he got up on stage and he hit the nigga. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry, got a bad cough. It'll be shit. You know what I'm saying? Also, can't so good to sleep with a cut out Patron. You know, the little nigga want to tongue lash, subscribe, do all that fancy schmancy shit. Okay, back to this. So basically, he slapped him. You know, Chris Rock's like, oh my gosh, Will Smith slapped me. Wow. Wow. And then Will Smith, you can see him in the back. You know, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Nigga, I thought this nigga was E-Woke talking about Reckless Renegade. I would put that clip in there, but YouTube got some problems with fighting. So if you know, if y'all know that Chirac clip with what's that nigga name? AOKD and M-Bam Flip. Hey, you know, we'll search that up. You can find that on YouTube and shit. But besides all that, so basically a lot of people been talking about it. He also won the Oscar for his portrayal in whatever fucking movie I forgot. Nigga, I don't really give a fuck about the Oscars. Just keep it a buck. No nigga does. No, it got pop. Like, niggas was talking about it because of this situation. But anyways, that happened. And then, you know, he was partying and like nothing ever happened. And we gotta look at Will Smith like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why would you hit Chris Rock? It was a joke. It wasn't even that haha joke. It's like the white people, you know, it was one of those. So we're like, bro, it wasn't that serious. What the fuck? And then there is clips like when he did that, you see Jada smiling. And this is my take on it. I feel like we, as a community, like, we looked at Will Smith as the Fresh Prince. If you don't know, Will Smith was on a show called The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. We looked at him as that character. You know, with him and Uncle Phil and Carlton, Ashley. What the fuck was the other? What's the other person's name? The other sister's name. I forgot the other. Hillary. You know, Aunt Viv. Like, we looking at him as that character from that show. You know, in Hitch. You know, the suave dude and how to talk to women. You know, Michael Lowry. We looking at him like that. He's that person. But I feel like the Will Smith and the Will Smith we have seen in these movies is two different people, and this clearly shows it. The suave, fun-loving guy, ultra cool, all the ladies love him. That's not the nigga we seen here. And it's a fucking toxic relationship. I did a Jada Smith video about like some hard on thought shit, like Jada Smith must be stopped because I'm like, this bitch just doing too much. I did that a while ago. I didn't put it out because I was just putting out a lot of shit, and I was like, you know, fucking, it's still, I might just drop it now, because honestly, all the shit I said back then, like in 2021, I made that video, all that shit I said back then is the same shit I'm about to say now. Honestly, I feel like the niggas, like, first of all, and no disrespect to Will, like, out of all the roles he's done, this is the one he won the Oscar for. Out of all the shit he has done, he could have got the Oscar for other shit he has done and been in. You know, with him trying to bring his kids up or Jaden up in the movies he's done with Jaden and shit like that. This midlife crisis, him trying to lose weight and shit. I don't think this nigga happy. Like, I don't even think it's a midlife crisis. I don't think this nigga's happy. He's not happy in his relationship. Because this is the thing. Chris Rock made that joke. He clearly could have easily made an August joke as soon as he slapped him. I thought Will was just gonna go banter with him and shit, just joke around with him. Like, this is what Chris Rock does. He's a fucking comedian. He's a stand-up comedian first. This is what he does, right? And it wasn't even that bad. He could have clearly made an August Alsina joke. As soon as you hit him, like, wow, this happened in March. I can't wait to see what happens in August or whatever the fuck, or some bullshit like that. Like, but he did. And it's like, I feel like y'all is chums. Like, y'all cool. And it's also like, yo, Chris Rock is a harmless nigga. He cool. You a harmless nigga, bro. Why you gonna hate Chris Rock? Out of every nigga, be Chris Rock? Bro, and honestly, I gotta respect, bro, because I feel like he was like, you know what? I'm just continue the show. Fuck it. Like, you just gonna move on. You just gonna continue the show and be like, whatever, right? You just like, fuck it. I'm gonna continue the show. Fuck it. Like, it was what it was. But, like, it's just, like, what's happening? I also think with his wife's love for Tupac, and she mentions this nigga every 12 seconds. Bro, listen, I love Pac. But this nigga has passed away for so long, and she's like, yo, he was just beautiful. Like, I love this nigga. And I feel like, literally, it got to that point, like, Tupac would have hit him. Tupac would have shot him. I get, like, she looked at that nigga, like, told him what's up. Because after he did that, she was smiling. And he did it for her. I don't think Will really had a problem with it. I just feel like he didn't want to look bitch made in front of Jada. That's basically what it was. And, like, you going outside, my nigga. Honestly, are they going to take the Oscar away from him? No. And it's like, is he not going to get roles? He's still going to get roles as fucking well. He's a great actor regardless. And I feel like, see, if it was any other person that did that shit, like when Kanye did that shit, everybody's like, oh my fucking God, yo, Kanye, you're out of the wrong. You're so wrong. What the fuck you doing? But, like, maybe because it's two black people, who knows? Maybe that's why. But, like, with Will, it's just like, oh, whatever. Like, this nigga was just partying at the after party, like, yeah, like, dancing and shit. I'm like, bro, the fuck? Bro, what? You let this nigga at the after party? For what? No, send this nigga home. Like, just some shit like that, bro. Like, there's certain places, like, I know, as young niggas, we, especially nowadays, we be teed up. Any nigga talk some shit, we on go. You know what I'm saying? We on go. Fuck you talking about? On go. I got pole. Fuck you on. Like, we on go. But, like, there's certain places, especially, like, you wouldn't do it at the Grammys, bro. At that point, you care about your career. This ain't no shit like this just happen on the block and you gonna tee off on a motherfucker. Like, no, this the fucking, I said Grammy. This the fucking Oscars. You care about your career. There's connections to be made. Who not, like, niggas is watching you, regardless. The masses might not watch it because we don't give a fuck about this shit. But niggas is watching you. And that's why I'm just looking at him. Like, I don't feel like he happy in his relationship. I would just say get a divorce, but I feel like at this point, number one, is you trying to, nigga, look how much money Dr. Dre lost. You ain't trying to go through that. Let's keep it a buck. Jada Smith not an actor like that. You gonna have to give her, like, alimony? I guess. Yeah, like, it's like he brought down his star to appease her, if you will, or make her shine a little bit more, if you will. Like, I'm not saying she's a bad actor, but she wasn't doing shit like Will was at the time. And Will was overcompensating. You remember when he said this, like, he bought her a big ass house and all this shit, like, I don't need it. Like, I don't know, maybe she just like thugs, bro. I don't know what it is. Like, she just like Tupac, I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't even know why she fuck with August Alsina. That's another thing. Like, literally, they brought this dude in, tried to help him, figure this shit out, try to help him. Literally, fuck the nigga. This nigga started talking about it, like, and then you turn up on your little podcast shit, like, I decide who I want to be with. And I'm just like, the fuck is you on, shawty? Like, you was in a relationship. Like, nigga, it's different if y'all in an open relationship. Oh, yeah, I got sidetracked, like I was saying. It's different if y'all was in an open relationship and shit, y'all was doing their thing. But no, it didn't look like that. Like, this nigga adores the ground you fucking walk on for some fucking reason. And alopecia, right? Whatever the fuck the disease is. Like, I'm not trying to be like that. Whatever it was called, like, she losing her hair and shit, and maybe that's a sensitive thing for her. I'm not here to try to say what you should be sensitive about and what you shouldn't be. But it wasn't that serious for you to, like, kind of expect or kind of influence this man to go hit one of his peers on stage. Like, what? For a little thing like, nigga, Dave Chappelle be killing the LGBTQRST community daily. You don't see one of them niggas go hit him. You don't see one of them niggas go hit him. It is what it is. Also, I feel like, cause it was Chris, this nigga Will was just like, oh, I can hit that nigga. He ain't gonna do shit. Cause if it was a different type of nigga, I don't feel like Will go hit that nigga. I ain't saying Will pussy, but saying niggas, I don't think he would go do that too. Bro, like, it's just so trash that you not happy. He clearly is not happy, bro, in this relation. I don't know what it is. Maybe y'all trying to fix it, whatever the fuck. But like, clearly, it's something's not working. You brought down your star. She basically brought herself up by talking about this shit on her little Red Table Talk podcast. Talking about this shit. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get another episode about this Grammy bullshit. It is what it is. It wasn't that serious, bro. Chris Rock, I gotta respect that nigga for that. He kept it going. He continued to show professional as hell. I respect him. And honestly, bro, they should give that nigga. If I was the Academy, I'm like, every role I got, nah, I put Chris in that, man. Like, you see that job he did? Nah, put Chris in that, man. Nah, we need a fun. Nah, put Chris in that, man. Like, give that nigga the role. Shit, I would have given him my Oscar next year just for being a humanitarian and not retaliating. I would have made up an award for this nigga. Shit, if I was the BET, every award show, I would have just said, nigga, Chris Rock, you go take this shit, man. Good nigga. Like, facts. Because there's some whole ass shit if it was anybody else. Right? It is what it is. Because this is the thing. You could demonize Kanye West, right? And again, music and fucking movies is different, but they kind of the same. They're still art forms, if you will. Like, they was just, like, demonizing this nigga. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, Kanye? Like, blah, 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 blah. But, like, at least Kanye seems more human because this nigga be like, he's imperfect, though. I guess this nigga always came off as perfect. We're just like, what the fuck? And this is the real Will. This is, we might have been blinded or assumed he was the Fresh Prince. You know, the nigga always goofing off on Uncle Phil, him and Carlton running around. But maybe he's more like Carlton than he was the character Will Smith. And that's the thing. Maybe he was more of a Carlton. Carlton was a little nerdy, he was a little goofy, he got into his feelings a little bit more than Will did. But maybe he was more like that. And sadly, maybe that's it, because when I see Alfonso, I just, oh, Carlton. And first thing pops in my head. When I see Braxton from the Jamie Foxx show, I'm sad. I'm sorry I don't know his real name. I'm like, oh, it's Braxton. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get used to that. And maybe us as people kind of like, this is the Fresh Prince. This is Will Smith. Because the character's name was Will fucking Smith. So we just like, this is just him playing himself, in a sense. That's what we thought it was. But clearly, it might not be that. Now, listen. I'm not going to say niggas ain't come from Will Smith and shit like that. Or stuff ain't happen like that. I'm not going to say the joke was tasteful or whatever the fuck. But, still, that didn't need to go down. You could have went about it a different way. But to hit the nigga, and especially you was laughing too. It's like Shawty influenced you to go do that. Like I don't know, bro. Well, I don't fucking know. I always bad on the nigga, but fuck me. I might drop that Jada video. I was calling her every name in the book, bro. She belongs on the streets or whatever the fuck I say, man. You know me, I ain't censor myself. I might drop that bullshit. I ain't gonna care. Honestly. But like, what? Well, you need to figure this out. Like, clearly you're not happy. I don't know why you're doing this workout show to lose weight. Like, it's just some questionable shit you be doing. I feel like maybe maybe he's realized like, yo, it's going away. Like, you know, The Rock is here and various other people are here. You're not the dude anymore. Not to say you're a trash actor, but you're not the guy in his prime, as you will, compared to these other dudes. The Rock, like Kevin Hart, The Rock, all these other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? All these Marvel motherfuckers. And that's just how the cookie crumbles, nigga. We all get older at the end of the day. It is what it is. But I clearly there's something going on in that household, and I don't think he's fucking happy. Just get over it. Yeah, that divorce gonna be a bitch, but nigga, bro, you too old not to be happy. You too old to be overreacting. You too old to be letting a woman influence how you fucking feel. You too old for that shit. What you like 50 something? You too old for that shit, my nigga. The fuck is you doing? Hey man, listen. I could sit here and rant all day about this shit, but like y'all get the picture. Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Like, he's still gonna get roles, but like, where do you as a person? Where does Will Smith the person go forward? Because as I view it, we're gonna get a red table talk. We're gonna talk about this shit. We're gonna be talking about it. I'll probably make a video about it. I ain't gonna care. And then where do you go? Because I'm just seeing a man full of insecurities and multiple insecurities that I guess you're finally letting out. A lot of people try to say, oh, it's because his dad used to abuse his mom and he didn't do nothing. Yeah, that could be possibly it, but the way this shorty talked about Tupac, she dealt with this nigga August who y'all was trying to help, and she kind of belittles you and do some fuck nigga shit. B, let's keep it a buck. Like, yo, some of this shit, bro, I be looking at shorty sometimes like, oh, don't bring up like I'm saying. Now again, I'm sure Will got his skeletons too, but like, fam. Like, nah, bro, there's something there, bro. There's something going on in that household. There's something going on with that marriage, B. There's something there, bro. Like, well, I don't want you to go out like this, bro, because this is sad and pathetic. There has to be a change. Or you gotta do better to hide the shit then. But yeah, man, I said my piece on this situation, man. I said my piece. But whatever, man. Hey, it's late. If I get views on it, I'll get views. If I don't, fuck it, I'll put it out, nigga. Fuck it. But yeah, man, hey, like, subscribe, help your boy out, help your boy grow. You know what it is, you know I'm the key, you know I talk my shit. Hey, comments down below, links in the description, other videos to check on. Yeah, man. Shout out my nigga Chris Rock one more time. But yeah, I'm gone. Slimes on, peace out, gang. Aye.